Hello, and welcome. My name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a What Sold video. Stop the music. Try to make that shorter. Alright, so it's not that bad. 247 of 7 orders. Let's find out what they are. This one is in here. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The complete 91 episode DVD set. So I don't know if there was another one that had the Nickelodeon down here, but so this one here, I looked them up, priced it a little higher because that's how the trend was going. The more recent sales for new were selling higher and higher. So I put this up a little higher. I think the one previous, at least when I was looking it up, the one previous to this was like $80. And then I would have had the only one like this that would have been sealed, and it was sold for $98. Here comes a train. So the window is open, sliding door is open. Tomorrow's going to be a little different. Tomorrow's going to be about 40. C39. Well, for you trained people, you'll like that one. All right, it's Coco Melon. Nursery Rhymes. $10. So if you're new here, a round up, a round down. That was 1043, so I said 10. The DVDs was 97.59, so I said 98. Pistol Pete's Homework Basketball. D44. All right, it's Homework Basketball. 27. So when I said if you're new here, reminded me, so yesterday, out and about every once in a while, we'll kind of converse with someone. Sometimes, most of the time when I do talk with someone, it's more of a local, someone that I've seen plenty of times in stores. But this one, I was down on Lee Road, Goodwill. And I already look at the media, and I grab this Sony CD double cassette deck CD. Went and tested it. Well, before I tested it, though, there was this woman. I have it. She's just like, oh, commenting about that because apparently she was also in the market for a cassette player. So I told her about the Yamaha that I got, and we just started talking. And so I showed her the picture that I have up in my little post of the 8-track player and the cassette player. And then later I was like, hey, that's actually my YouTube, and that's what I do. I buy physical media. And so she subbed right there on the spot. I think she was talking to someone, and they got her phone and went on YouTube, looked me up, and so welcome. It's few and far between that I actually speak to someone, and then they're like, hey, and then they actually join. I know my neighbor did the other day too. Because since I started the micro scrapping, I have been keeping some cans because he recycles cans. So I went to give him some cans. And I'll just take a little bit of aluminum off of the ones I have. And I did some scrapping last night, and that's a longer video. a much longer video. But I got a lot of extra little bits of work that needed done as well, just more tidying up and micro stuff. It's an interesting thing, the interesting little hobby. I found more stuff in the trash, a couple vacuums, a couple generic toy electronics, a few other things, and sat down. From the Vaults, Love Letters, Volume 4. So this box right here, this 21, is a new box. So I know it's a newer CD, but I just don't know exactly where it's going to be because, oh, there it is. All right, this is Volume 4, From the Vaults, 13. 20 and 21 are brand new listings. Oh, this book. Thank goodness, finally gone. B29. All right, so I think this is a book of the month. Yeah. BOMC, Book of the Month Club. Stephen King, Eyes of the Dragon. Now, I have had this. I don't think there's a date stamp on any of these pictures. I'm not seeing a date stamp at all. So this is 4 years I've had this Stephen King book. It's Book of the Month. There's way less Book of the Months out there than there are of the standard printings. Either way. $35. That's finally gone. Figure Stephen King, hardcover with dust jacket should sell for at least $30 or so. They may have been priced much higher. Well, it was for 4 years in Stephen King. It would get enough views at least every 3 months. It would get enough views for it to come down a little, I would think. Here I Come, Falling, O Grave. C31. And this one, I would think. Oh. Here I Come Falling, O Grave. So this is signed however many times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. Signed 8 times, I'll go with. $28. So typically that CD might be like $8, $10, maybe $12, but signed. It probably had some other CDs of its likeness, or CDs from the band signed that probably sell for right around that, or maybe one signature. I don't know. Remember exactly, but it's a Christian one. And D17, Heart of Dixie. This one just came in. Heart of Dixie. $20. So, I don't know, I might go run. Well, I haven't been down to the Habitat in a little while. Not that there's really much there. It could be. I mean, who knows? I haven't been there probably a month. I could swing back at Savers. My wife told me that there was a media sale going on. She said it was like yesterday. It's 40% off yesterday. And she was, one of the workers there was redoing a bunch of shelves, like extending shelves, and how everything would have been. Looks like they were accommodating for a lot more in there. I don't know, because probably 4 sections of shelves going from where the CDs were at, where they were otherwise all the way over here. Maybe that's a whole bunch more. They got a whole bunch more. I didn't get the email. She did. I may have got one, but usually I Oh no, you know what? Because I don't have an email in for savers up here for the email that I use now. Oh well. So what am I going to do now? Try to at least get. Actually, I got to go through that crate of all those games I found in the trash. I'll go through that, kind of organize that, and then get at least the CDs listed for the day, and then go head up to the store, and that'll be that. All right, so it's 274, or I'm sorry, 247, 7 orders. Just gonna wrap that one up, like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Be patient with some stuff. Like I do for the when I do sell similars, the criterion of it would be that's got to be at least 3 months. So I'll set the column to oldest listed, and anything in the 30-day counter that has 3 views or more, I will click on it. If it's 4 or 5, whatever, anything basically 4 or higher comes down, gets repriced by about 10%. And then that's going to vary a little on that because of on where it's going to fall on sale. But ultimately, it's like 3 to 5% off cheaper than what it was listed for before. So I'll do that. I'll pick all those different ones all the way down until I get to where when you go to click the total amount, the counter, I'll come down and go to where it's 90 days. And then I won't do those ones. All right. So anything you going up, comment down below, subscribe, share. It was all free. And help me help you so we can help other people learn about selling physical media on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.